still. I'm in Derby still.
These sat-navs, you know, really. Here I am, I've prepared the talk. You know, Michael McIntyre, he was mentioned earlier this evening, and he strides.
Use the mic, Doug!
Across.
Right. Microphone.
Did I feel a mick, or did I? So, what I was saying, before you so rudely interrupted me, Michael McIntyre, you know the way he strides across, and I've got it all planned. I mean, Apollo never ends, so I'm going to have to get this act into this. Thank God we're not at the what's it called again? That lovely place. The Bless. The Blessington Carriage, which has about 1 square metre of stage. But one of the advantages of having the Michael McIntyre repertoire this evening is that I can walk to and from my crib notes every now and then. And this is what you do in comedy, as you've seen people sort of imitate the tricks of the trade that they learn from the professionals. Michael McIntyre, that went well, didn't it? My favourite is Sarah Millican. Sarah introduced me to a delightful phrase, Geordie girl, which is if I ever had a home county in the UK, that would be it. And she introduced me to the lovely phrase of a nonny. Now, I think a nonny is such a beautiful word for something which I do respect. Compared to the horrendous phrases that we throw around us nowadays, which I'll try and refrain from mentioning, but they might be forced out of my vocal cords at some stage this evening, for which I apologise in advance. Now, nunnies and Geordie, I thought, I had some amusing thoughts that went through my head, and I thought about the Durham Ripper, or the Newcastle Ripper, if you like, who sidles up to these women on a dark night and approaches them without them knowing it and says to them, "Your nunny or your life." And some ladies which might take them up on the nunny bit, and the nunny, you know, the life is on them. Or the lad who he's been spending all his teenage years trying to score with girls. He's been into bars, he's spent an absolute bloody fortune on women, and all they've done is drunk his booze. You know what I'm talking about, fellas. Sorry, ladies. And he spent an absolute fortune on it. But this one night, he gets closer and closer. He gets this girl, meets her in the bar, buys her a drink or two. She buys him a drink. Wow. And they really get talking. He gets her home, and it's romantic music. You know, the romantic music of nowadays, God knows what they're called. In fact, Frank Sinatra in my days. And he's really shaping. Gets her up to the bedroom, dull love, dim lights up there, and he's just, neither of them have any clothes on, and he's about to get going, and he just can't control himself, and he says, "We're in the nunny, we're in the nunny." Can you imagine? Lovely. This virginal 17-year-old. God, it was good. I'll tell you what, you might get the impression that I'm obsessed with the topic. Damn right. But in this life, you know, in order to be a good lover, you have to be a cunning linguist. Great energy, believe me. But can you believe that the Americans have come up with the term beaver for a nunny? Beaver. Have you seen the teeth? Have you seen the damage they do to a pole? The Swedes have got this cracked. The Swedes are really, in their pedantic way, they've really got this sussed. They are now speaking, believe me, this is not humour, it's not even funny. They are speaking about folk with vaginas. For Christ's sake, you know. Folk with vaginas. I mean, we fellas, what have we got to come with? We pricks straight up and down, you know. Dicks, pricks, folk with vaginas. And that's to tackle this What's it called? I've got to get my alphabet right here. It's GB. No, life's good. LGBTQ. Q for queer. I don't know what the other ones are, but they're very, very complicated. This is a science. Folk with vaginas. And I don't think that's anything to strive after.